Do you want to score easily in college football? Today I'll talk about 4 game-changing plays that will better your offense and it will make your opponents want to concede the game. These 4 plays come out of the 5-wide formation. Using these plays will allow you to change your play style and also help you dominate your opponents on the field. First play we're going to go over today is 4 verticals. We're doing this out the 5-wide set against cover 3. On the outside, you got the 2 verts, Y on the seam, X on the deep drag. Sometimes I like to check R1 to a corner to get that whole shot right there for a deep gain. Sometimes I also go drag, or I also go zig. Zig and the drag are also good check downs to help with the blitzing and the man covers to get easy 5-10 yards depending. But the first play I like to open up with the corner, as y'all can see. Touchdown. I also like hitting the drag with this combo too, because usually they leave the drag open. That's just a good one to always go to. The corner is also open also. Sometimes the seam on triangle is open, just depending on where the user is playing. So as y'all can see, open, touchdown. Show y'all with the drag. Same formation, 4 verticals, but this is the cover 2 look. I like hitting the outsides or the seam. I like putting R1 on a drag for a check down, just in case I'm getting pressured. Here's what that looked like. As you can see, I had that run right there, which is also a great tool if you know pocket presence, or you can also use quarterback blast, which we'll talk about. But you literally got down the outside, touchdown. Sometimes I also leave this play based. The R1 route is a good route also, but I just like to check it sometimes. Seam, inside, touchdown. You can also do the corner on this too, which I like. That's a touchdown also. Now we're looking at the 4 verticals in the cover 4 look. I like setting R1 on the corner. Again, this is just for the a first down situation, trying to go deep, trying to get a touchdown fast. As you can see, corner open. I like 4 verticals overall. This is a great play, in my opinion. You can also hit the drag once the linebacker, if the linebacker over here drops on the left side, down the middle. It's a great play. If you feel like they're blitzing, you can also set R1 on the drag. That'll have that open. Just easy. Couple yards, short situation. Or you can set the zig up and just wait till you beat them on the outside. You got that. And yeah, this is what I do against cover 4 and 4 verts. Second play we're going to talk about today is Wildcat Flood against the cover 3. I like the post on the vertical part of the route. I like the corner, which is going to land you in the whole shot. And I like the drag as a last read, just in case they're blitzing or they're getting to your quarterback fast. I usually leave the out and the fade as is, so the fade could carry off that corner to leave the corner route open. And here goes that play. See, get right in the whole shot for our weak spot for the cover 3. But off the break, you could throw that corner. It's money. Right in the whole shot. And obviously, you know, you got the drag. If they're blitzing or anything like that. Same play, but in a cover 2 front. I usually keep this drag out. Sometimes I might move them in, just depending on if they're blitzing me a lot. So we're gonna run it this time with the drag in. Usually the out and the drag are usually open in cover 2 front, which is what we're going against right here. Sometimes the post, if you have enough time, will be open in the middle of the field. It just depends. This is the last front I want to show this play against, is a cover 4 front. Usually I keep this play base as is. Sometimes I might change triangle to a deep crosser. I like crossers. Going into the middle of the field, it splits the safeties up over top, helping with the corner. So you'll always have the drag and the out. They have to use that, especially in a cover. Third play I want to talk about is the double pivot. I like this play to help you get a couple yards on short field situations, or if they're blitzing or in man coverage. I like the zigs on each side. I also like the speed drag. Sometimes I change the post to a fade, or I might leave the post, but sometimes I'll leave it as change it to a fade just to get that corner to run off. They get extra yards on the zig on that side. So as you can see, it's like 5 yards right there. I usually run the trip side to the field. I know we in the middle of the field, but I just want to show it on both sides. I usually run the trip side to the field to help the zig clear out. And as you can see, there go the speed. Here go double pivot against the cover 2 front. Here I leave the play base. Sometimes I still might change the post to a fade, but usually I leave it as the post. I like this play, especially for the zigs in the cover 2 front if they're not going hard flats. With the trip side, that comeback would take that corner, leaving the zig open, as you can see right here, which is five yards. In this play, I also like hitting the speed dig in the middle of the field, help you get break the coverage. I like this concept with the speed dig, as I said in the previous front. Help for a clear out, and it's also a second option on this side. Here's the double pivot, but this is the cover 4 front. In this coverage, I really like the comeback on the outside. I still hit the zigs, sometimes just depending on where the user is playing, to get short field situations. But in cover 4, I really like the comeback, as you can see, since the corner is playing deep force over there, that I have that open. Sometimes I even just to clear out and make sure to come back, or try to get a one play touchdown. I have the R1 on a zig. I'm in a streak, and it's just money. Easy way to pick somebody off offensively. Constant comebacks on the outside. I also wanted to show that this formation, these plays also work in situational defense, like prevent. What I do is I shift my line over to the side I want to roll out, and my primary read is either R1 or X. As you can see, it just picks them apart. We're gonna respot the ball just so y'all can see that it actually worked farther downfield. can see, we set up the corner, we shift our line over, and boom. You'll call a timeout right there, and I mean, you get 40 more yards. Same thing again, you got a timeout, shift over, boom. Hey, that's a touchdown right there. 20 seconds. I also like Wildcat Flood in this situation. With the outs, quick outs, boom, you out of bounds. You mix that up with this in situational, they have to call a timeout so they can figure out another game plan, because it's just money. Another great play and scheme to use against if you're ever in a bind, need to score fast, a minute or so left on the clock, and you can run out of it. Last play I want to talk about is the quarterback blast. This play right here works for any zone. So it doesn't matter, cover 3, cover 2, cover 6, cover 4, cover 1, which is a man. It works. What you need to do though is if they do decide to stack the blocks, which I'll show later, you just got to shift your line over, but you see the hole, you just need to slide before they hit you so you won't get a fumble. But this is a great play to use for if they're trying to blitz you, trying to run a whole bunch of zone, don't have a lot of people on the front, or you're just 4th and 1, 4th and 3. Sometimes I even go for a 4th and 4, and you just want to get a first down or potentially score. Here's some just to show you on goal line that it works. And Will Howard's not the fastest quarterback, but you see he's getting in there even with them having people run. I want to also show this in a blitz. We're gonna stack the line, pack the box. We'll shift over to the side with the middle linebackers in, and yeah, easy way. You could go for 2 right here. You can get first downs. There's been plenty of times in my money leagues and dynasties where I have to need a 4th down conversion, and I just do this right here. Here are some clips of me playing using the plays that we discussed previously. And this is just to show y'all that the plays actually work against real users. Thank y'all for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more.